Hola, bienvenidos a mi Americans use our smartphones, these phones, we use them 7 hours a day, right? 7 hours a day. Now, a main theme that I like to talk about when it comes to learning Spanish is that you have to receive inputs, right? By inputs like passive, active. Passive is listening and reading, active is speaking and writing. So if you were to change your cell phone, right? I talk about this all the time in my videos. If you change your phone to Spanish, right, you're gonna be receiving way more inputs than you really would. If you like interact with social media, just the way when you see the words that you're already familiar with in Spanish, it's gonna be downloading into your brain. Just things like that. Another thing too is your favorite sports teams. I have it's fun. I have a sports page that I follow, right, for my basketball team, and it's a guy. He lives in Mexico, and he runs the Mexico page, and it's just all Spanish, and it's so great because it really helps me connect sports and things like that, things that I'm really aware of and have context in, and giving a Spanish phrase to giving Spanish as well with it. It works out perfectly. So follow your favorite sports teams, follow your favorite movies. If you're like a Marvel comic book guy, follow a I promise you they have a Spanish version of what you're looking at. I promise you they have a Spanish version. They have not only do they have a Spanish version, they have a probably like a community as well, Spanish speakers. That stuff like that really helps out. Yeah. Yeah, so follow any topic that you really like, you're really familiar with. Follow those topics. Follow them, man. You're gonna have a lot of meme pages in Spanish. I'm telling you, man, it'll really help you out. When you see memes as well in Spanish, oh man, it adds even another super download into your brain. Like it's stuff that just you can't really forget. Like certain memes, right? It's just I don't know. It's just it hits different. Another thing too is to join like Facebook groups, things like that of Spanish speakers or people in your area or meetup.com, things like that. Find other Spanish speakers. Sometimes, this when people say stuff like this, people are like, I've heard that before. But no, it really I'm telling you, man, as somebody who it took me a minute to learn Spanish, when I started applying these things, supercharged my learning process, supercharged it. Changing my phone to Spanish, following Spanish pages of things that I like. Oh, also reading books I reading books in Spanish, right? Here's a real another cheat code that I have, right? In order to hack Spanish, as I like to say it, right? We're hacking Spanish. Grab a book that you've already read. Like for me, I give it like Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? I read that a while ago, a long time ago. I got the Spanish version. So any book that you really love that you could read again, like 'cause we all have those books. There's a book you could read right now that you loved, you already understood, you comprehended, you had the context and everything. Get the Spanish version because now not only do you understand the story and you understand the context, it makes you comprehend it better, or it's a super punch of input. Like you're learning new words, you're learning new vocabulary, you're seeing sentence structure, you're seeing grammar. So it like, okay, this is how whether you know it or not, your brain is saying, okay, this is how you set up this sentence, this is how the grammar works, this is the vocabulary, it's things like that. So yeah, guys. If you enjoyed this video, like I said, I'm opening up my program, my Hacking Spanish program. I'm gonna put in the link description box below for a strategy call. I wanna know like what you guys are if you have any trouble, see what you're struggling with so we can really get you down packed with the program and see if you're a good fit. All right, man. It's your boy Lou, also known as El Wicho. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.